Every time, obviously, I do an interview, I always start with this question. If you could sum your career up in one word, how would you describe it so far?
Oh, uh, we'll go exciting.
Do you want to elaborate?
I did like things have been happening quite quick, so to me, anyways, it's been exciting.
Yeah, exciting. I mean, let's be honest though. Every time you're out in the ring, you're always excited to watch. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, thank you. I did try.
Absolutely. We've got a couple of matches obviously to talk about as well. But George, I mean, how's the week been, man, for yourself?
Yeah, it's been good. It's good. Yeah, training and that. So yeah, good fun. How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Obviously, typical work week and stuff like that. Do you get time to yourself, or is it always a go in?
To be fair, like times myself is like training. Like I enjoy that. Like so I consider that times myself.
Fair, that's fair, stuff like that. But yeah, as I say, mate, we're talking obviously about your career. So let's obviously peel it all back. Start at the beginning, man. How did it all begin?
So I mean I've always wanted to be a wrestler. It's like everyone's dream growing up. Um, and I was so ignorant to like the British scene. I didn't realize there was a British scene. So I was like, oh, I'll have to fly over to Florida and train with the WWE, but obviously it isn't like that. So I was watching this like podcast by Joe Hendry, and it was like how to become a professional wrestler. I was like, oh, let's watch this. So I watched that. I found a local school, which were UKW, and I went down with like my one goal was just like take a bump, and I can say, right, I've tried it, like that's it. But I went down for a session, instantly fell in love with it. I was like, yeah, I've got to do this. So been doing that for like training for about a year and a half now. So um, yeah, it's like one of the best decisions I've ever made.
You mentioned obviously UKW. Now that's obviously in Batley, if I remember correctly.
Yes, yeah.
Yep. Obviously, for people listening, tell them obviously a little bit about obviously what goes off there training wise.
So UKW, like I'm not 100% sure um what they really do now, but it was very like fundamental stuff when I first started, which is great. Um, Joe Joe Sedgwick took training, did a really good job. Um, yeah, it mainly fundamental stuff, which I obviously is really important. Like if your fundamentals aren't there, then like what's the point in doing all the other stuff? So, but no, it's a nice environment. It's very welcoming, and I'd recommend it to anyone. Like if you're local to Batley, then definitely head down. It's great.
Absolutely. Now, I want to pick obviously a match, obviously, which you've recently had. Is you and Cliff. Talk about obviously that match where you lost the title because it was a good match, by the way.
Yeah, I can't remember like a lot of the match, but yeah, that's where we lost the title. I remember I came out of it and I was really happy with the match. Cliff is really, really good to work with. Uh, he's just a really open-minded person. Got a lot of passion for like wrestling in general, so it's really fun putting a match together with him. Um, we tried to do the bit with the sledgehammer at the end, however, it didn't go to plan. He dropped it down the side of the stage, so I was like, we lost that. So we did a low blow, but it was I think it still worked. Like it still got over that Cliff is this big bad cheating heel that nobody likes. So I think it did get over, and obviously he's still champion now. So um, yeah, I mean I'm happy for him. He's doing great at the minute, and I'm a big fan of Cliff.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember me and Wrestle being went away, and we said straight away that was our favorite match. You know, you and Cliff.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Now, speaking obviously of favorite matches, one of my favorite matches from last year is you and Trent, PPW, Friday Night Pursuit. I was there, front row. You got to tell me, man, because that was probably one of my best matches last year.
No, thank you. That match hurt so much. Um, Trent is insane. Like he's so good. It's crazy like seeing the level of someone who's been at WWE, who's been at TNA, AEW. Um, and obviously no disrespect to like people at like my level on that, but it's crazy. Like he's like a robot is the best way to to describe it. Like he knows what to do in every situation. Um, and it's incredibly physical. Like the chops, every single one of them hurt. I thought after like one or two, maybe the adrenaline will kick in and it'll be fine. I won't feel them anymore. No, I felt every single one of them. It was horrible. But honestly, such a great experience. Like I'm so grateful for like Liam, Kid Like Us, Nathan, to give me that opportunity to work with someone like Trent because yeah, it's great. Like that is one of my favorite matches as well. Like
Uh,
one of my top experiences so far.
and it's on PPW's web YouTube channel, so you can go watch that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, check
absolutely.
that one out.
Absolutely. Did he give you any advice leading up to that match? By anything?
I can't remember if he did leading up to it. He was very giving in terms of like planning the match. Like he wanted me to get my stuff in and all that. But I wanted him to take the lead on it, so I just sort of like kept my mouth shut and listened until he asked me. Um, After the match, though, he gave me quite a lot of advice, a lot of good feedback as well, and stuff I'm trying to take on board that he did mention. But yeah, no, he's a great guy, and like I appreciate everything he said to me afterwards. So.
Absolutely. Now we spoke obviously about them two matches, but is there any obviously matches which is your personal favourites we haven't discussed?
Yeah, so um, me and Evan Bishop at True Grit is a match that like it's a match that means a lot to me. So also I really enjoyed it. First of all, I think as a match itself, like I'm happy with it. Um, and me and Evan Bishop are good mates outside of the ring, so it's like it was really nice to have that experience. Obviously, it was supposed to be both our debuts at True Grit. However, I did the thing with Nathan the month before. Um, but it was our left back debut, so it meant a lot in that sense as well. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite matches.
You mentioned obviously Evan as well. I mean, I've spoken to Evan. His character work is so great. I mean, what's he like? Obviously, behind the scenes.
He's pretty similar. Like he's very out there guy, and he's got a great personality. So he's literally built for wrestling. Like I say this to everyone, Evan Bishop's insane. Like he is going to go so far. So he's got everything for it.
Absolutely. Now, every time I look at your Instagram, it seems like you're debuting absolutely everywhere. I mean, you've got North coming up, you've got wrestling in Newcastle, you've got Elevation. I mean, you've got to be proud of that, man. To see you've been obviously going. Did you say what, a year and a half?
Yeah, so I've been training a year and a half. I've been on shows about a year. Yeah, yeah, it's like um, it's quite overwhelming at times because, like you mentioned, like a North and Elevation. Um, I see the people on the card and I'm like, yeah, I don't belong here. I probably shouldn't be on this show or anything like that. So in that sense, it's very like overwhelming, but at the same time, I absolutely love it because it's like a year ago, I'm looking at North and I'm like, I can't wait to be there one day. I can't wait to be in Elevation. Um, and that's happening. So it's great, but it's a bit overwhelming at the same time. Like,
Absolutely. I mean, I'm looking obviously at that North match as well. Four great competitors. We'll obviously plug that at the end, but yeah, man. I mean, it's just so great to see. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a massive fan of yours. Do you know what I mean? I know obviously Wrestle Wellbeing is and stuff like that. And what's it like for you personally? Do you know what I mean? Watching all this stuff.
watching what, sorry?
What's it like for you personally? Do you know what I mean? Like I said, that you're getting to do obviously these shows. Do you know what I mean? Like your North, your Elevation, you're wrestling in Newcastle. You mentioned True Grit.
Oh, well, so like, yeah, no, it's great. Like the experience is insane. Um, and then it's kind of crazy seeing like the people in the change rooms and that. It's like, oh my God, I know you from Instagram. I know you from this show. Uh, and it's like you just sort of have to stay cool, I guess, and like not overreact. But then, yeah, like when you're having a match with Trent Seven, it's kind of hard
Yeah. How long did it take you
yeah.
to recover after those chops?
Um, I had like scratches for like 2 weeks, I think. I think I had a show at UKW I want it either the next day or the next Friday, and there's a picture of me, and I've still got like marks all over my chest. It's pretty cool. Like I was really happy afterwards. I got a nice photo with the chop marks. That's always good.
There you go, stuff like that. Now, obviously, talk about your in-ring style. Is this something obviously you've always wanted to do, or has it developed over time?
So when I first went down to training, I sort of went into it with like so I've always been to the gym and like I've always been into like trying to like build my body up and all that. So I was in decent shape when I started, and I went down. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be like Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna throw people about. I'm gonna be a beast. Yeah, it's so hard to pick people up, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. Um, and then I've always enjoyed like flippy stuff. I was a big Jeff Hardy fan, big AJ Styles fan as well. So I always appreciated that side of wrestling, I guess that cruiserweight style. Um, and then I just sort of tried stuff. It sort of came naturally, and I mean it's evolving all the time. I'm constantly thinking of ways I can do things a bit differently. But no, I do enjoy that like cruiserweight style where you can add a bit of flair to stuff. It's cool.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned AJ Styles, and obviously he's retiring. Obviously, I think he's retired now or retiring and stuff like that. What's your favorite AJ Styles match?
Um, the one I watch quite a lot is Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and AJ in
Oh,
TNA
wow. Wow. What a
Exhibition.
match.
Yeah, that's like when I'm on the off day when I do a cardio session at the gym, I'll stick that on the treadmill. That's like I love the match. It's so good.
Yeah. AJ's obviously an incredible talent and stuff like that. And then, now you mention AJ Styles, I can see, obviously, I can see your style. Have you adapted it with AJ as well? That's weird now. And now you mention that.
Yeah, I
Oh, dear.
tend to see a lot of stuff AJ does, and I'm like, oh, I could do that. Probably if people never see me, probably
Dear.
stop.
Absolutely. So, how do you obviously get prepared for a match? Do you know what I mean? What's the go-to thing? Do you get yourself like into a zone? Do you listen to music? What's the go-to thing?
Um, I'm normally quite chilled out. Um, and then I realize that we haven't planned the match or anything. So that's like a last minute thing, planning the match. And then I start to panic a little bit because of that, especially if I'm debuting somewhere. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get no reaction. Um, what if I mess up and all that? Like things like that start playing in my head. Before I go out, I do some push-ups. Um, that's like as far as the warm-up really goes, which isn't good. Like I should probably warm up a lot better. And then I tend to slap myself in the face as well. That tends to help, which is a weird thing to do, but it kind of helps. Uh, but then I guess when you go out there, the nerves sort of go, and you just sort of in the zone a little bit. I don't really have like a ritual or anything like that.
Okay, so let's turn that question 180. How do you wind down after a match?
Though. I guess I kind of just sit there and like let it come down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, especially when I started out, it was like a big come down of adrenaline. And I feel like I wouldn't say like I felt a bit crap like after a match. I'd be like, oh, it's like that adrenaline dump. I've got a lot better at like managing that. I think now. I just like speak to people, distract myself from that, and it's not too bad. But I remember starting out, it was like I'd sit there on a chair and I just looked sad. I wasn't sad or anything. It was just a lot to process. Like that just happened, sort of thing. But yeah, like now I just try and speak to people and stay occupied, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's fair and stuff like that. Is it hard being a wrestling fan, being involved in wrestling now for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't watch much wrestling anymore. Um, I try and watch WWE. I struggle to watch it. It's to me, it's too overproduced and commercialized, which I don't really like. It doesn't feel it doesn't feel real anymore. You know what I mean? Like if you watch 2005 episode of Raw. It's like it's got that grittiness and it feels real, but now it kind of feels like a TV show, and I just struggle to watch it. I do love watching independent stuff though. So if I ever get a chance to go to a show, I'll go to a show because I enjoy that. Like I still enjoy wrestling as a fan, but the like watching a WWE, I just struggle to do that unless it's an old one. I can watch that, but not the newer stuff.
Finally, somebody has the same belief with me when it comes to WWE. I'm so happy. It is all right.
Yeah,
You're spot on, Joe. I mean, it's so overproduced now. Even I can't watch it.
yeah. Like I was speaking to someone the other day, and we were talking about this. Like even you remember when they used to have I don't know if they still have them. I haven't taken notes, but the graphics before the match, and it'd be like they're moving, they're doing like the poses and that, and then it'd freeze. And it'd have like Limp Bizkit or something like that playing in the background. I'm like, this is sick. But now it's just, it's terrible. It's awful.
Yeah, no, I don't think they don't do that anymore. It's more like just a picture now, which is really it's really off-putting. And I like what you said there because I love that bit, obviously with the graphics.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not what it used to be, and it's a shame because I go back and I watch the old stuff now. I'm like, man, this is so good. Like I really took this for granted.
Absolutely. So, like I said, mate, for obviously career and stuff like that, what's the best piece of advice you've been given?
I've been given a lot of good advice. One thing that kind of stands out to me, and it's something I'm like trying to take on board as much as I can, especially with my style, with how I wrestle, is so Evan Bishop told me it, but it was from someone else. I can't remember who he said it was from. And he said like, if you're scared to do something, just do it scared. And it like that really like that kind of stuck with me a bit because like when I do the 450, that's so scary. I hate doing it. It's such a horrible move to do, but I just need to do it. And same with the Phoenix. It's like it's so scary going up to do it, but it's like the payoff is so big. So it's like I've just got to do it. So I'm trying to take that on board. Of like it might be scary, but if you do it, it's kind of worth it. And then it kind of links to like the stuff Jeff Hardy used to do, like jumping off the ladders, jumping off the stage and the set and all that. He was probably petrified, but he still did it. And then moments like live with us fans forever, so it's worth it. And that's kind of what I want to. I want to have that impact on people.
I think that's a good answer. Obviously, with the high risks, you know what I mean? Have you had many injuries?
Not really. I've had a few knocks and that, but I quite a bad mentality with injuries. I sort of just like work through them. I fractured my nose against Evan. Yeah, it was against Evan at True Grit. And I carried on. I think I worked like 4 more shows with a fractured nose. But then it was like Christmas time, so it gave me time to heal. So it's all right. It's all good now, though. So.
Good, basically good time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. There's no point taking time off when I've got a month off. So.
Dear. So I imagine you've not been out of the ring long ever, so then due to injuries?
No, not really. I've been very fortunate so far. I'm hoping it stays that way because I hate being injured. I was the same when I played football. Like, if I got injured, I just carry on until I physically couldn't because I hate stopping things that I love doing. So.
Absolutely. So this next question, obviously, I ask a lot of people, and it's not designed to trip you up. It's more to promote yourself a little bit. So for people who obviously is not familiar with George Hunter, what match should they go like check out of yours?
I think the easy answer is me and Trent. I'm very proud of that match, but it's also like it's Trent 7. He could probably have a good match with nobody. So I'd say me and Evan at True Grit is probably a match people should go check out.
That Trent one, by the way, I'm going to say it again. Do you know what I mean? Go check it out. It's an absolute banger of a match. If you want to see George getting chopped, that sounds a bit wrong when I say it that way, but yeah. But yeah, go check it out. You know what I mean? It's an incredible match and stuff like that. So one thing we've not obviously talked about is the fan base. How would you describe the UK fan base in your own words?
In terms of like the UK in general,
Yes.
yeah, oh, they're very passionate. Like, um, and you see it when WWE go over to the UK. It's like they're so much louder. Um, they have their own chants and all that, and it even comes down to like the lower levels of indie wrestling. You get the passionate fans, and it's good to see. And honestly, I think it's kind of stems from like um just the culture of sport in the UK as it is. Like you go to a football game and it's loud, it's rowdy, the chants are creative, um, and same with rugby, I guess. So I think it kind of stems from that. It's just a UK thing where we're just very passionate fans when it comes to sport, and it is great to see that it carries over to wrestling as well.
I've got to ask, what football team do you support?
I'm a Rangers fan.
You know what? I'm not. I don't mind Rangers. I'm going to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind obviously Rangers,
Yeah,
Celtic. Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. If you just said something like
yeah.
Sheffield United or something like that, then we might have a little bit of a problem.
Oh, you're a Wednesday fan, is it?
Yeah. No, I'm a Barnsley fan.
Oh, Barnsley are first.
That's obviously where I'm from,
Um,
so self-explanatory.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And my family are all from Scotland, so I've grown up around it. Yeah, it was always difficult. Like in school, everyone's like, "What team do you support?" And I'm like, "Oh, Rangers." I'm like, "Who are they? They're not in the Premier League." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. They're terrible."
Yeah. Do you know what though? When it comes to obviously to Scottish football, it does get a lot of stick, which I don't get why.
It can be bad, but I think it's got that like Sunday League vibe to it, where it's rough, and I enjoy that. When I played football, I love that style of just getting stuck in and that bit of dirtiness to it. I think Scottish football has that. Right? I'm assuming the Championship and League One and that is kind of the same as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Thing is, for me personally, I prefer the Championship League one because I feel like it's more competitive. Do you know what I mean? Premier
mm,
League, you've got your standard, you know, your top six teams. Whip Championship League one, anyone you know could like, you know, win games. It's just really good.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's more competitive. Um, unlike the Scottish League, which is, well, to be fair, this season is good. Like Hearts are up there, so it's added a bit more intrigue to it. But other than that, it's a bit dead.
Absolutely. So sticking obviously with the fan base and stuff like that, what's something fans will never understand when it comes to professional wrestling?
Um, I feel like I know the answer. Just can't think. I guess like how hard it is. Um, yeah, we'll go with how hard it is. Like to have a really like polished, nothing going wrong in the match. It's so hard. I don't think I've ever done it where the match has gone exactly how it was planned to go. Um, so when you see a match that's just like, wow, this is amazing. Like that's hard to do. I think anyway. I guess guys at like the elite level, they probably do it every week. But for me anyway, when you have a really good match, it stands out. And I think that's something that maybe goes underappreciated a little bit sometimes. Um, especially if it's like I guess Rev Pro maybe as an example where you've got the top guys and girls in the UK and they're probably all putting like great matches on, but maybe one match will stand out and then it's like these other matches don't get the attention they probably deserve. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. One of the biggest things I've learned is what elements go into a match. You know what I mean? You got like, you obviously got yourself putting these different things here, but also the referees as well. Do you know what I mean? That's the biggest thing I've
Yeah,
learned is the importance of the referees.
yeah, definitely. Um, and I was saying to be fair, before I started, I was like, oh, the referee job must be the easiest job in the world. You get to watch wrestling, like you get paid to watch wrestling while you're in the ring. And no, they do an insane job. And that's everything. That's something that every promotion should really invest in is a good quality referee. Because they make everyone's job so much easier.
It's also the health and safety aspects as well. Do you know what I mean? Because anything could happen, you know, injuries and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That's a big fear, definitely. Like thinking about it now, being injured and telling a ref who maybe isn't a proper referee that you're injured and they don't know what to do. Um, yeah, that's quite scary now, thinking about
I was going to ask you then, do you know what I mean? Is there anything obviously you're scared of when it comes to wrestling?
it. There's probably certain moves that I don't like the idea of. Um, when that is the case, though, I like to run through something beforehand. Like, can we try it? Can we get into the position so I know how I'm going to land and stuff like that? Coming out and getting absolutely no reaction is terrifying.
A dead
It's
crowd.
horrible. Yeah, it's the worst. It's just a dead crowd in general. It is terrifying because when you look at wrestling from a distance, it's kind of a ridiculous thing. Um, so when you're in a building and nobody is reacting to you, it really makes you feel like this is ridiculous. I'm in biker shorts right now in front of 16 people and nobody cares about me. Yeah, that's the scary part of wrestling, I guess.
How many times have you had that? You don't have to like give me specifics.
Oh, quite a few times, quite a few times.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh, this is shit.
yeah, it's really humbling as well. It's like you'll go on a run of like 6 weeks, getting good reactions and all that. You come out one week, you get no reaction. I'm like, oh wow, um, I'm not as good as I thought I was. Nobody knows who I am. This is great.
I don't even know what to say to that. Oh dear, stuff like that. I mean, like I said, mate, obviously we started 2026 and stuff like that. What's obviously the goals for you now? I mean, you've done so much, like I said. I mean, you've done some great matches. You got some great debuts coming up. What's obviously else you would like to achieve?
So I guess long term, I'd love to make wrestling my career. Um, I'd love to travel the world and live off of wrestling. Um, that's definitely like a long term goal. I guess over the next couple of years, I'd love to get on Rev Pro. That's definitely up there. Like seeing the stuff that the cruiserweight division are doing there, like Joe Lando, Danny Black, Nino Bryan, the stuff they're doing is ridiculous, and I'd love to be a part of that. Like, I'd love to be at that level doing the stuff they're doing. That's definitely something. Um, and I'd love to wrestle abroad. Um, there is something coming up. Can't say anything there, but that
Okay.
definitely is a goal, man. So.
Now, obviously, we posted on Instagram questions for yourself, and we've got two questions. First one comes from Callum Andrews. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you know who that guy is.
Yeah.
He says, "How are you so handsome?"
Well, that's coming from him, so that's a big compliment. Um, I don't know. I guess beauty is subjective, really, isn't it? So I I don't really have an answer for that one. Right, chicken, rice, and creatine. I'm guessing.
And the other one comes from the Almighty Sledge Bro. And I'm kind of curious for this as well. This is, could we see you and Trent go at it again?
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to. If anyone wanted to put that on, I'm fully down for that. Like, there's things we didn't do that I'd love to do. So I'd love to go round two with Trent.
Absolutely. Maybe not as many chops this time, yeah?
No, yeah, yeah. I'm banning them.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do now, mate, is I'm going to share obviously all the upcoming shows so you can promote them. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's your first one?
Oh yeah, North. Saturday, 7th of Feb. It's sold out now, I believe. It's sold out today. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Obviously, I know HMD and Jet Marshall very well. I've not met Dallas Black, but I've seen some of his stuff and it's ridiculous. So it should be a fun one.
That I can't wait for that. I mean, Jet. I mean, I've seen Jet do some incredible like dives and stuff like that. So this is going to be an absolute barnstormer.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm looking forward to it.
Next one.
Oh, Elevations. It's my debut at Elevation the day after North. I believe this is sold out as well. I think this sold out again today. Lee Hunter, obviously a legend in British wrestling. So it's I'm really looking forward to this. I think I'm gonna learn a lot from it. So yeah.
And then last but not least, which is the one I'm going to be at.
Oh yeah, the Rumble. I love a Rumble. This is sold out as well. It's great that shows are getting sold out. So that's brilliant. But I'm really looking forward to this. This is my next show. It's this Saturday. Um, yeah, this should be a fun one. There's obviously really good guys in there. 21 Union in there as well. So yeah, it'll be good.
I've just noticed as well, there's a lot of heavy hitters in there as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Some big guys. I'm gonna get
The
battered.
question is,
It's
though,
great.
George, are you going to win? That's the key.
Oh yeah, of course. The the tactic is to lie low until the last second and you throw him over.
Absolutely, and stuff like that. As I said, though, I'm going to beat this one as well, so I cannot wait for this one and stuff like that. We'll put all links, obviously, description, obviously, in this video. You see the QR code, obviously, above your head?
Yep.
That, if people scan that, that will take them, obviously, to your Instagram, mate. They can go and support you and stuff like that. I do believe you post a lot of, obviously, like, training videos on there as well.
Yeah, I post a lot of reels. Trying to get good at the social media game. Um, that seems to be the way to get signed these days. So it's what I'm going for.
And yeah, thank you for that segue because we haven't talked about social media. A lot of people I speak to say social media's got its good points and bad points. Would you say the good outweighs the bad?
Um, I want to say yeah, 'cause it's benefited me a lot. Like it's really good for exposure and getting your name out there. Like you get one good clip and it's like hundreds of thousands of people can see that, which is insane. And like there's never been a time in human history where that many people can see your face. So it's really, really good in that aspect. I think it's bad because it kind of pulls the curtain a little bit of like it gives a lot away compared to 20 years ago with wrestling. There was a lot more mystery with it, whereas now it's very out there. So I guess you could say that's a negative, but then again, it could be a positive because it's like wrestlers you see on TV are also human beings. So it's definitely got its upsides and its downsides. But I mean, I think overall a positive. But there definitely is downside to it. Like, I know a lot of WWE guys get like they get doxxed and people send stuff to the house and stuff like that. So it's a bit dodgy.
It winds me up when people comment on like people's posts, like just like derogatory comments. It really riles me up.
It's very easy to say whatever you want on the internet with no consequences, and it's kind of sad because a lot of people wouldn't say that stuff to their face. You know what I mean?
I love this guy. This guy's got the same like morals I think. I love it. Dear. So a few little more questions, mate. Let's begin to wind down. 3 people you'd like to get in the ring with. Go.
Um, Joe Lando, Danny Black. Uh, yeah, we're going Nino Bryant as well.
Okay.
Stanford.
One promotion you want to obviously debut at.
I mean, I'm open to all promotions, so fuck me. But Rev Pro definitely.
Yeah, Rev Pro. Any particular like place for Rev Pro, like area wise?
I mean, it'd be really cool to do like Sheffield or Doncaster, like where I'm based. It'd be insane. But honestly, anywhere. Like if Rev Pro want me to go down to Southampton, I'll do that. Like,
I'm really surprised you haven't said Progress because a lot of people said Progress.
yeah, Progress is definitely up there. I'd love to do Progress as well. Like that is when I say Rev Pro is my goal, Progress is also a goal. Like if I didn't get Rev Pro, but I got Progress, I'd be so happy. I don't know. I really love Rev Pro, so I guess that's why. But I love Progress as well. So cool.
Absolutely. Now, like I said, mate, you've obviously achieved so much in a year and a half. For people watching this who are thinking about getting into wrestling, what advice would you give them?
Um, just listen. Be willing to try things. Um, and work hard with it as well. Like it's not something you can kind of half-ass. I don't think. It's hard work. Um, but it's definitely worth working hard at. Like the upside to it is worth that aching the next day. So yeah, work hard, listen, and just be willing to try things.
Absolutely. George, obviously, it's been an absolute blast, mate. Hope you've enjoyed yourself today.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Awesome. So, is there anything else you'd like to plug, mate, which we've not discussed?
I've got Grand Pro Wrestling in Wigan at the Monaco on Sunday.
Is it sold
I
out?
don't think it's sold out. I don't think it is, but I think it's very close. I think they put a post out the other day saying very close to selling out. So if anyone can get down to that one, that'd be great. I'm against Sonna Durson, I believe, for the Great British Championship. It's a debut there. Really looking forward to that one.
Absolutely. And stuff like that. Now, I need one final thing from you. Everyone I interview gets to do the outro for this show, so you can say anything you want. You can promote anything you want, and I will end the stream. George, take it away.
Thank you everyone for watching. Book me, and when I start selling merch, buy my merch. Thank you.
Are you listening, Rev Pro?